All in favor? Thank you very much. That would be everybody.
Budget talks turned to cost savings on Monday as Council went through each department, evaluating different items that could mean some savings to the budget in the upcoming year.
The most difficult part, I think, with cost savings is always looking at it through the eyes of a service level reduction. I think it's much easier to not approve service level improvements as opposed to once you have a service in place and that's the status quo, than to take that away. It's also very difficult too to arrive at cost saving decisions at the council table because we all bring different perspectives to the table. So it's sometimes difficult to get agreement on those decisions.
In regards to some service roles within the RCMP, Council voted to not eliminate these positions, keeping service levels the same. The public can also expect to see some operating hours change within our recreational facilities. Council voted in favor of changing early morning opening times from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m., as well as reducing hours of operation on stat holidays, creating a cost savings of over $25,000.
Essentially what it was is we were trying to find some cost savings in the budget, and ultimately if you looked at numbers over the past year on the early morning hours, when you have 10 people using the facility, and that was the statistic that the department had given us, you have to look at it in terms of the overall value for the public and the amount of investment that's required.
Parks will maintain their services when it comes to garbage collection and litter control, and Red Deerians can continue to enjoy perks like free firewood at parks, as Council felt it is something special the city can offer its public.
We can look at some areas where we can cut, but what makes us different from other cities, and such as the free firewood does, how we maintain our grasses and green space. I did have a comment though when we talk about cutting down back on some of that, what I call the ecological trimming, because we expect our citizens to keep their yards clean as well, so I don't want it to be a double standard. I think the expectation is if we expect our taxpayers to do that, we as a city need to do that too.
It was also decided that transit service be reduced to 1 hour frequency after 10:45 p.m., a cost savings of $110,000.
That was a significant cost savings for us without compromising on the overall value and service level for transit.
In the end, Red Deerians can expect to see a 4.32% increase in municipal property tax, 2.2% going to the operating budget, and 2.1% going into debt management and capital reserve. In his 20th year of budget talks, Mayor Maurice Flewelling felt good about this year's budget, even though it was a budget with little room to move.
Council worked very diligently and did due diligence, if you like, to get through it. But in the end, not a great deal of change in numbers, a slight drop, which is always good.
For Operating Budget Debates 2012, I'm Tasha Chiu, Shaw TV.